I'm Trae Cranson, and for my mass media project, I decided to do it on Mountain Dew. I chose Mountain Dew just because it's one of my favorite soft drinks. I was having one for dinner the other night and thinking about this project and just decided that'd be kind of a cool thing to learn a little bit more about and do some research on. Obviously, Mountain Dew is a beverage product. It's a carbonated soft drink that just provides refreshment and energy to the consumer. They try to kind of promote the consumers to be outdoorsy, I guess. They promote a lot towards extreme sports and things like that. They're on a bunch of different media platforms. You see them on TV all the time, in commercials. You also see some billboards, maybe some signs at sporting events and things like that promoting them. And also, their biggest, I'd say, like media platform type thing is their Dew Tour that they put on. You see that on TV. You see advertisements for it in magazines, just kind of everywhere. What the Dew Tour is they have a summer and a winter one, which in the winter they do sports like snowboarding, skiing, snowmobiling, those type of extreme sports. And then in the summer you'll see dirt biking, skateboarding, and those extreme sports. Mountain Dew is owned by PepsiCo, which obviously is the owner of Pepsi, but PepsiCo owns 22 different billion-dollar food and beverage brands, such as Gatorade, Tropicana, Quaker, Cheetos, Tostinos, and Fritos, just to name a few. Their health-conscious brand that they talked about on their website is Naked Juices. So yeah, just a lot of really familiar kind of junk food and beverage brands that they own. According to Forbes, PepsiCo is number 84 on the list of the world's biggest public companies. They're worth $159.4 billion as of May 2017. They have annual sales over the last year of $62.8 billion. And their stock price is $114.93 as of the close on Friday. And PepsiCo is one of those, I'm a finance student, so it's one of those companies we always talk about. It's a blue chip stock. It's pretty reliable. You're not going to make huge earnings off it, but you're also pretty safe, and it's not going to decrease too much in value just because it is such a large brand and it's pretty diverse in the terms of what it makes. So it's just a pretty safe investment if you're going to invest in that stock. Some other things about Mountain Dew. To produce it, it's actually fairly cheap. I read a lot about how soft drinks are one of the biggest profitable things that like restaurants and movie theaters and things like that make money off of. It said a can, when you mass produce them, costs about a penny per material, or per can for material. And then the soda itself costs about 1 cent per ounce. So, you have a 12 or 24 ounce can of or bottle of Mountain Dew. That's going to be, for a 24 ounce bottle, like 26 cents to make. And then the suggested retail value is, I think it's $1.79, they said, for like the 24 ounce bottles. So that's about a 600% increase. And then the 12 ounce cans, kind of the same thing. 12, 13, 14 cents to make, and they sell for 50 cents, so that's like 400%, 400 to 500%. So some of the things to make it, the number one ingredient is high fructose corn syrup, which is very unhealthy. Probably not good that I'm reading this, but maybe it'll help me stop drinking so much pop. Also concentrated orange juice, citric acid, some other things that I can't pronounce. And then yellow 5, which is like the dye that they put in it to color it the greenish yellow color that it is. The regulations and stuff that kind of bound how this product can be made. It's just, there's nothing really that Mountain Dew is like questionable about. Maybe it's caffeine intake, but they just have to follow general health and safety laws that the FDA creates for all food and beverage products. And it also said on there, which is, I'm sure like the soda pop is a large percentage of their profit, but it said overall the whole company, PepsiCo, makes 14% profit margin, which is pretty high for a company as a whole. After you take out labor and salaries and cost of equipment and cost of material and all that, 14% profit is pretty high percentage. And some jobs in the company, kind of like any company, you can be at the bottom to the top of the totem pole. You have jobs, just working in the factory, maybe hauling the shipments around, all the way up to maybe you're one of their health regulators, or maybe you're a lead salesperson, or you can be all the way up, to CEO. But what I found was that jobs make between $12 to $20 an hour if you're kind of bottom line, and then general salespeople make $40,000. Higher up sales people make $60,000 to $80,000, and then you have your CEOs and executives that make millions. So kind of as a media class, I guess, some of the things Mountain Dew does to promote themselves is they have a lot of celebrity endorsers, a lot of athletes. The ones I knew were Russell Westbrook and Kyrie Irving, who play basketball and they're in the NBA, and also NASCAR's Dale Earnhardt Jr. They're all celebrity endorsers of the product. And there's some snowboarders, skateboarders, and a fisher, actually, that all promote it as well. So they kind of just use that ad technique of, drink this, you'll be more like these celebrities, you'll fit in more with this type of athletic crowd, be more into these extreme sports. If you do extreme sports, drinking Mountain Dew is a cool thing to do. That type of persuasive technique. Also, Mountain Dew, I found, is the fourth most popular soft drink, behind Pepsi, Coke, and Diet Coke, and then Mountain Dew's fourth. And it makes up for 80% of citrus soft drink sales in the United States. So things like Mellow Yellow, other knockoff brands of Mountain Dew, 7-Up, Sprite, things like that. And then just some fun facts I found while researching this product is that it was created in 1940, and it was originally named after, they used to call moonshine Mountain Dew, which makes kind of sense if you think about it. And then Pepsi actually bought the formula in 1964. That's when they took over the brand. And yeah, that was just a few things that I learned. It was really cool, learning some things that I never knew about one of things I consume on a weekly basis. And yeah, have a nice night.